A couple qualifications you got to get before eBay. Is it eBay or is it YouTube? I don't know. Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy, and I'm bringing you episode 63 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos, you ask? Well, they're recaps of all the Kenner action figures I just sold on eBay this last Sunday. I have auctions that start on Sunday and they end on Sunday. Anywhere from 50 to 100 items, and I sell them all. And I give shout outs to every single person that purchases from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the person that spent the most money from me. And that is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. And then we also have a featured figure where we go over the COO, the accessories, any other information that you need to know as an informed collector about this character and where they showed up in the movie. Because some of these figures only show up for like 2 or 3 seconds. And you're probably wondering, who in the world is that? Well, I show video clips from the movies so you know where this figure showed up. And I'm going to tell you right now, I've got a giant shout out to give right now. My buddy Don from New York, out of the blue, sent me an Excel spreadsheet. And it's happening right here. You're probably seeing it right here. I'm going to move out of the way. It's right there, an Excel spreadsheet of every single featured figure that I've done, tied back to the exact episode that they happened on, so I can keep track of them. And I was telling Don that I actually had thought about doing this, and I think about it almost every single week. And then when it happens, I get too busy and I don't do it. And then I'm sitting there staring at all these figures, going, "Okay, who's the feature going to be on? Who haven't I done a feature on?" And Don took care of it for me. Don's my buddy. He is my pal. I appreciate it so much, my man. And hopefully we get you to be a member as well and take a next step in your journey here with the Star Wars Daddy, so I can give you a whole bunch of free stuff. And for doing that Excel spreadsheet, I'm going to throw in bonus stuff for you if you would just click that little button about memberships. I would really appreciate it. I think we're up to like 21 members now. It's unbelievable how quickly memberships are going up. There'll be a commercial that happens somewhere in this video. They'll talk about memberships. You can see all the free stuff that you can get. You can get free shipping on your eBay items. There's a 3D Darth Vader bust. There's this t-shirt we just completed. We've got all the prints. We're making t-shirts because members at the Big Daddy, which is the top tier level, they get this t-shirt after 2 months. And right now, I have members that qualify for this. And don't think I have forgotten about you. We're making the shirts. They're going to be sent out here shortly. And so all the people that have at the Big Daddy membership that have been here for 2 months and have paid for those dues, you're getting your free t-shirts coming your way. We also have monthly giveaways that happen every single month where I give over $100 worth of Star Wars items away to my members. We have live streams. A live stream is going to happen this Friday in a couple days. We have a members-only live stream where we're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about these t-shirts. We're going to talk about upcoming content. We're going to talk about some changes that I think will be good for memberships. And hopefully we get a good turnout and we can talk about stuff and get to know each other a little bit better. I'm hoping that right now something's flashing up right here that says, "You've been monetized, Star Wars Daddy. It's finally happened." Remember, there's a couple qualifications that I have to get to as a YouTube creator in order to be fully monetized, which means that they pay me for the videos that I'm making because of advertising. Right now, I'm doing everything for free, and I've got to get to 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day rolling time period. So every day that happens, I'm losing a day worth of watch hours from people watching my shows a year ago, and then I'm trying to take its place now with more watch hours as it keeps rolling and rolling. And we, as of last night, which would have been Saturday night, I only needed 5 more watch hours to get to 4,000. I couldn't believe that it just didn't hit that 4,000 mark. So I'm hoping that tonight, after I make this video, at midnight, when I go check my YouTube, it says, you've done it. You've done it. You did it. And I hope there's a big celebration happening right now on this screen. If not, this will all be deleted out and nobody will ever see this. But if it's the case, I have been monetized. I am, you guys, the monkey's off my back. We did it. I think we did it in what, 14, 15 months? And it's unbelievable. Your guys' support is, I'm telling you, I feel it and I appreciate it so much. And I hope you guys, I tell you enough how much I appreciate all of your guys' support. Daddy of the Week. We got a new one right here. It's a Joshua. No, it's not the same Joshuas that I talk about all the time. This is a new Joshua from Texas. He's a brand new buyer. Hopefully we've got a new subscriber and a new member. And he spent a chunk of money today on one figure, which is the granddaddy of them all, which we'll go over here later. But he spent $479 on this figure. And I haven't had this figure in a long time, but it's a last 17 Power of the Force. I can tell you that right now. You're going to want to see it. It was the big hitter. $479 for one figure. Awesome. And we will go over that here soon. And what did we do today? Well, we sold $3,727. 80 items went out the door. And that is an average of $47 per listing. And if you've watched my videos before, or if you haven't, I'm going to tell you. $30 is where I want to be. $30 is the average. That means that I am making a good enough profit to keep doing this reselling. I purchase my figures from anywhere between $8 to $12 per figure. And then if I can get at least $30, then I'm still making profit. It still makes sense. I'm doing better than breaking even. I'm putting things up in here in my collection. Then anything over that, an overage, a surplus, have you, goes back into my business, which means I can put more incredible items into my collection. And $47 per listing is awesome. And you guys, my buddy Wizzy right here, listen, I did not forget about you. I don't even know if you're going to watch this video, but I got a super chat right here. It's showing up. Look at that. He's my buddy, and he is my pal, and he sent this a while ago. But I went on vacation for 10 days. I was out of the country. I'd already made a whole bunch of content, and now I'm catching up to all the things that happened over the last month. Man, I really appreciate it. So there's all kinds of ways you can support me. First, for free, you could hit like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content, which I will talk about in the outro of this video. So you want to make sure you stick around so you can hear about all the cool stuff that we have coming to this channel. There are super chats, like my boy Wizzy. He sent me a super chat. It's a little button, I think, that if you're looking at the video and you can see like all the details and stuff happening, there's a little button that has like a $ sign on it. You can hit that and you can send me some sort of a chat and I will see it and I will announce it here in one of these videos, and you can have your name seen, your chat seen, and it sends me a little thank you dollar amount, which I appreciate. Then you can also become a member, which I've talked about. And listen, memberships here, we're giving away so much stuff. I've already talked about it. Wait till you see the commercial. I'm on Hoth. I'm talking to a rebel soldier named Carl. We're both freezing, and we're talking about memberships because memberships are so important that we'll freeze to death almost to talk about the different perks that you get here with memberships on this channel. And today's featured figure, since Dawn helped us out with that Excel spreadsheet, I know that I haven't done very many last 17 figures because I don't get them too often. As we know, they're more scarce than the common figures, but we're going to do Barada. I don't know what videos I'm going to be able to find. I don't know what information, but hopefully when we get to that figure, as I'm giving shout outs, we'll do a big feature on this figure and you'll get to see all the cool stuff that I found. And real quick, if you could, this video just came out on Sunday. It's a Millennium Falcon tutorial on how to open up this vehicle, how to get the motor to start running. And I can tell you I had problems. I got it running. I put it all back together and then it stopped running again. I had to open it back up and we had to do a little bit of troubleshooting on why it wasn't working the second time. And we found out some cool information that should help you at home if you've got a Millennium Falcon from your childhood that's not working, or you've purchased one in a collection that's not working. This video will show you exactly what you need to do to get that thing up and running. You guys, I have talked way too long. Unfortunately, so many cool things are happening here on this channel from all the viewers at home, the subscribers, the members, people chipping in and helping out, trying to add and help my content become better. And we've got the shirts happening. We just finished printing a bunch of 3D printed Darth Vaders for members because we have so many that have joined up here in the last week. It's like non-stop, never-ending here. Content, 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 and I appreciate all of you guys' support in watching all this. I can't believe I've gone for almost 10 minutes here in the intro. I told you in 2025 I'm going to make these intros shorter, and I just can't do it. I can't. I lied. I can't do it. Too many cool things are happening. But I think I said it all. Let's get into all these sales. Trevor is a brand new buyer. Let's hope for a subscriber out of him. And he's international, so I don't know where this is headed. He picked up an Emperor's Royal Guard. It is the Hong Kong version in near mint condition and all complete. Very nice. For $42. Gary is a brand new buyer out of Texas, has picked up a Walrus Man with the pink tusk. And this figure is in near mint condition. It's beautiful. It is from 1978. I don't know if you know that. Hong Kong version all complete went out for $25 with $5 shipping. Timothy is a repeat buyer out of Michigan. Has picked up my Darth Vader. This Darth Vader, oh my gosh, in near mint condition, has the tip on the saber. I don't think there was anything wrong with this figure, much to anything. I don't know why it wasn't mint. I don't remember, but it was beautiful. And it's a Hong Kong version. And of course, all complete. There's no tears in the armholes. Went out for only $29. The saber would go out for more than $29 just in its condition. And we tacked on $5 because Timothy has not joined memberships yet. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Shelly is a repeat buyer. She's a subscriber. She's a daddy member. She gets free shipping on all of her items that are action figures and accessories. And she picked up 2 free shipped accessories. I mean, 2 free shipped figures today. We've got that AT-AT Commander, Hong Kong version, pretty nice condition and all complete. Went out for $15.50. And then we've got Greedo in near mint condition, all complete. Another figure from 1978. Went out for $30. Bobby is a repeat buyer, is a subscriber, was last week's Daddy of the Week, and is a Big Daddy member. He saved $52 or $54 last week in shipping costs because he became a Big Daddy member. And then he's now saved another $15 here today because he ordered 3 more action figures this week. And he's picked up a bunch of Ewoks and a Weirdo. We've got a low gray, all complete in near mint condition. Hong Kong COO went out for only $14, and that's not the steal of the day. There is a bigger steal of the day happening later, I promise you. And we've got a Lumat, that's the last 17, Power of the Force. It is a mint condition figure. I couldn't find any discoloring on this figure. I didn't find any marks. It was beautiful. All complete, went out for $127.50. And then we got that weirdo Forlom, or is it Zuckus? Nobody knows. It is a Hong Kong COO figure from 1981 and all complete in pretty nice condition. Went out for $14. Miles is a repeat buyer because he purchased from me last week for the very first time. And we're talking memberships, maybe. We don't know. We're going to see what happens. He's definitely checking out YouTube, though, so he'll see all of his shout-outs. And maybe that will be a little, what do you call it? Tips the scales. That's what it's going to be. And Miles is out of Oregon. He lives pretty close to me, actually. Picked up 2 items. We got that Bestman security guard. It's the pale version. And from 1980, all complete. Went out for the starting bid price of $10. And then we also picked up that Klaatu with a very thick skirt. So thick that he's as modest as any character that you could possibly find because everything is covered. 1983 figure, Hong Kong COO, all complete. Went out for $10.50 with... refunded him. $6 shipping. Hey, you harasser of all of your buyers and subscribers to become members to a point of absolute harassment. why don't you do a feature on Barada? Alan is a repeat buyer out of Wisconsin, has picked up 2 items. We've got that size Snoodles, all complete. This is the Freddie Mercury version. It's crazy because I just sold one a few weeks ago that's missing the base of the microphone. So it's just that microphone that he's singing out of without the bass. And it looks just like Freddie Mercury's microphone. And Jay, a 5-time Daddy of the Week, told me that's what I should be calling it if I have them like that. And then I have this one. It's in near mint condition, just missing that base, but the figure is beautiful. Went out for $34. I've got one coming up, I think, next week as well. 3 of them in a row without the bases. I don't know. It's weird. And then Alan picked up the feature, which we just saw. I don't know what I found. Hopefully I found something on Barada. And it is a last 17 Power of the Force figure, all complete. Very nice condition. Went out for $135 with $7 shipping. Joshua is a repeat buyer out of Minnesota, is also a subscriber, and is a Daddy member. Gets free shipping on all of his action figures and accessories. We've got that Ugnaught with the purple smock in near mint condition and all complete. The Hong Kong COO went out for $16.39, and an IG-88 in mint condition. It was a beautiful figure. Looked like it came right off the card back. It's a Hong Kong figure, all complete. Went out for $24.50. Simon is a repeat buyer out of Alabama. Has picked up 3 items, 3 actually very nice items. We've got a Bespin Princess Leia. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. 1980 figure, Hong Kong, all complete. In pretty nice condition. Went out for way less than what the Blaster sells for all by itself, for $47. And no, it's not the steal of the day. We picked up a Bespin Luke Skywalker, all complete. It's the blonde-haired version, in very nice condition. Went out for $48. And then we've got that Imperial Dignitary last 17 Power of the Force figure from 1984, all complete because he doesn't come with anything. We did have a coin that was part of the card back, but he doesn't have any accessories to go with him. $118.50 plus $7 shipping. Simon, I think you already know. Clifton's a repeat buyer out of Texas, and he's thinking about memberships. We talked about it today. He buys from me at least every other week. So it would make absolute sense for him to become a Daddy member at the minimum. So he gets free shipping, because today he paid $5 shipping for this Tebow. In near mint condition, the no COO version. There's also a Taiwan version as well. But this is the no COO, all complete. Went out for $25.85 again with $5 shipping. Here, Sean is a new buyer and is international. So again, I don't know where this is headed. I know it's headed to Illinois, where the eBay global shipping hub is, where I send all the items that they then send international. And picked up a Droid Factory playset, almost all complete. Was missing R2-D2's head and legs, but had the body, and then everything else, minus those blueprints in the box and inserts and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is a pretty complete, or near complete Droid Factory. From 1979, this came out. $84 plus $15 plus, I don't know, whatever eBay charged them for the international shipping. Anthony is a repeat buyer out of Florida. Has picked up that Hammy Hammerhead. This figure was in pretty nice condition. It's a Hong Kong COO figure and all complete. Went out for $25, which is very nice, and $5 shipping. Mark is a new buyer out of Illinois, and we can only suspect. We have a new subscriber and probably a member, because he's going to purchase from me every single week from here on out. Picked up a Chewbacca. Which one's the medium Hong Kong COO on the back of the leg, and pretty nice condition and all complete. Went out for only $14.50 plus $5 shipping. Nick is a new buyer, possibly subscriber, hopefully a member, out of Michigan. has picked up 3 items. Pretty nice items, actually. We got a Zuckus. Maybe it's Forlum. I don't know. No circles on the back, the heels, or the knees. Near mint condition and all complete from 1982. Picked up for $35. And then we got that Droopy McCool, and it's all complete. That seldom ever happens. It has the flute, the microphone, and near mint condition and all complete from 1983. $66. And Klaatu in the Skiff Guard outfit. No COO figure. All complete, went out for $30 plus $7 shipping. James is a repeat buyer. He is a Big Daddy member, a subscriber, the works. And I swear he picked these up last week too. James, did you pick up a Hoth Stormtrooper with a split visor, missing the skirt because he's so freezing cold, but has his blaster for $14.50, and then picked up 2 Imperial rifles to go along with them? And I said last week that now he's got 3 rifles that he can play with. I swear you purchased these last week as well. So it could be 2 weeks wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody did. And those went out for the starting bid price of $10. And then we've got an AT-AT driver with the red logos, all complete in nice condition for $17.50. And then we've got Bib Fortuna, Taiwan, near mint condition, all complete. Very nice. Went out for $19.50. And how much shipping do you think James paid? 0, because he's a Big Daddy. Lazar out of Pennsylvania is a repeat buyer. He buys from me all the time. And at one point, I thought his name was Laser. We got that all resolved. Yeah, he's picked up a last 17 Power of the Force Anakin Skywalker Ghost figure from 1985 and all complete because he doesn't come with anything but his robe. And thank goodness that robe is on. $25 plus $5 shipping. Lazar, why are you not a member? You purchase from me all the time. Kale is a repeat buyer, and he is a Big Daddy member out of North Carolina. Saves a ton on shipping. Picked up that Leia Combat Poncho, near complete, just missing the blaster. Where's the blaster? We know it's in a landfill. Exploded on your drive home when you were a kid, and you ripped open that figure because you couldn't wait till you got home. Flew out the window. It's between the car seats. Who knows? Maybe it's in the shag carpet of your parents' house still. Or it got sucked up into a vacuum, and that vacuum probably is in a landfill. So it's most likely, chances are, it's in a landfill. In near mint condition, I think I've got one that's complete this week. So, Kill, you might want to check that out if you want the blaster. Maybe you have the blaster already. I don't know. But I think the one this week is fully complete. And it might be mint. Sorry. $46.08 with free shipping because he's a member. Chris is a new buyer out of Iowa. Has picked up a large head Han Solo. He's got a disease. It's got to be figured out quickly. Maybe he'll go to the 21B medical droid, get it figured out. I don't know. Hong Kong figure all complete. Pretty nice condition for $23.50 with $5 shipping. Joshua is a repeat buyer. He's a subscriber. He's a Big Daddy member. He's a past Daddy of the Week. Is there any more that I can add to that list? Well, he was a 2-time Daddy of the Week. I guess we'd add that back in there. And he's picked up a bunch of items. One of these items he wanted very badly, and he's picked it up finally. And we'll just talk about it right now. It's the Jedi Luke Skywalker with the snap cape robe that he's been wanting. A Hong Kong COO, near mint condition. It was a beautiful figure, and they got it for a pretty good deal for $122.50. We've got a Lily Letty. Chime that music. Oh, there we go. Lando Skiff Guard, all complete, all Lily Letty parts, straight out of Mexico from 1982, went out for $49. And then we've got an Indiana Jones figure. It's the Cairo Swordsman, all complete, even that super tiny little dagger. Who knows how that survived? Near mint condition, this figure is beautiful. The only reason I'm selling this one is because I got one graded now in my collection. So don't need any of these loose ones. And went out for $49 with, you guessed it, free shipping. Heath is a repeat buyer out of North Dakota. And we are talking about memberships as well because Heath buys from me all the time. It has for a very, very long time. So hopefully we can save him some money on shipping because he's picked up a Max Rebo, all complete. With that piano. Piano's in beautiful condition. Went out for $43, but $6 shipping. So again, that would pay for 1 month right there on memberships under the Daddy membership, the middle tier. And then he wouldn't have any shipping on those action figures going forward. And again, he buys from me all the time. Keith is a new buyer straight out of Oregon. And he has also become a daddy member so he can pick up on that free shipping. And he's picked up an incredible item. And Keith, first of all, appreciate you becoming a member. That's awesome. And there's all kinds of stuff happening for members. You're going to get a little gift bag stuff with your purchase, as well as anybody else that's recently signed up as a member. You're getting that as well, in case I didn't already mention that. And what did you pick up? Well, you picked up a last 17 Power of the Force, a Monomon in near mint condition. This is a beautiful figure. Went out for $265. And I waived the shipping, so we refunded him $5 for that shipping because he became a daddy member. And it's an awesome. This was probably the runner-up for Daddy of the Week. So almost did it all this week. Graham is a repeat buyer. He is a big daddy member. He gets free shipping on all of his action figures and accessories and $10 off on any vehicles or play sets. And he's out of Iowa. And he's picked up an incredible item. Chime that music. It's a Lily Letty re-yeast, all complete with the correct blaster. I think it's either a B or a Y on maybe it's an A, I don't remember. Something is on that blaster, and that indicates that it's from the Lily Letty factory in Mexico. It's a no COO figure, all complete again, $40 with free shipping. Steve is a repeat buyer, and I reached out to him. Haven't heard back. Hopefully he becomes a member because he buys from me all the time. He's out of Tennessee, and it would save him a ton of money. He's picked up an Indiana Jones figure, and again, why? Because, well, I've got one graded, and I don't need the loose one. It's near complete, missing that wrench, which is so tiny. We know where it is. Near mint condition and not all complete, all near complete. Went out for $26 with $5 shipping. David out of Connecticut is a brand new buyer to this channel, has picked up an incredible item. It's a Warwick, a Wicked W Warwick, all complete with that spear, because I've got a whole bunch of spears now from that giant collection that I showed you with 8 collections that were waiting for me when I got back from the Dominican Republic. Big video, has I think 1,000 views, tons of likes and all kinds of comments. That was a great video. It just came out 2 Sundays ago, and I picked up a ton of accessories. So I was able to complete a bunch of Wickets that'll be for sale here over the next few weeks. In near mint condition, a Taiwan figure, beautiful, $41 with $5 shipping. David is a repeat buyer out of California. He's picked up a bunch of items. We've got a TIE Fighter pilot, all complete, 1982 figure, Hong Kong, $32. We picked up a Chief Chirpa. It's a near mint condition, a Hong Kong COO and all complete. Went out for $24.50. We've got a red Snaggletooth. It's in near mint condition. It's a Hong Kong COO, all complete, $17.50. We've got a Jawa, guess what? Near mint condition with the small eyes, Hong Kong COO and all complete for $42.87. First one that's not near mint is this Stormtrooper. It's the 3-line Hong Kong COO. It's all complete. Very nice though. $32. And then we've got a Biker Scout Trooper, the Hong Kong COO from 1983 and all complete. Went out for $31 with an additional $10 shipping. David, let's become a member and save on all of that money. John is a new buyer, a potential subscriber, and a potential member straight out of California. Has picked up one of those coins. This one is the last 17 Power of the Force Han Solo and Carbonite collector's coin from 1984. Went out for $42 with $5 shipping. Pretty good. Craig is a repeat buyer. He's considering memberships as well. We've talked about it because it would make sense. He buys from me all the time. We've got that Rebel Commando, the China COO from 1983, all complete, nice condition for $26. And then we've also got that Cloud Car Pilot, just missing the comm link. We know. I've said it a million times. We know. It's in a trench in your backyard that you dug when you're making these scenes with Star Wars toys and G.I. Joes, and then you had to put all the dirt back in because your mom yelled at you, and you covered up some of these little accessories. Straight out of Minnesota, by the way, Craig is. That figure went out missing that comm link, but has the other blaster for $15.39 with $6 shipping. Hey, Carl. Hey, Star Wars Daddy. What are you doing back here on Hoth? Weren't you supposed to have escaped in the Rebel transport? Yeah, I did escape by sneaking into the septic area of the Rebel transport where no one would know I ran away from that fighting. But I've come back here because I heard about your memberships that offer extreme perks that make your nipples perk. The only place I can imagine my nipples perking is here, back on Hoth. Uh, Carl, you didn't actually need to come back here to Hoth to have your nipples perk. All you had to do is click the links under the name on my YouTube profile. It's right over here. Choose memberships and follow the steps. What extreme perks come with these nipples? Not nipples. I mean memberships. I'm glad you asked, Carl. We have a special Star Wars emojis for memberships only in comments and live chats. Darth Vader badges next to your name to show tenure. Future member only videos and access to all videos early. Shout outs on every video. A bonus action figure and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free shipping on 2 of the tiers for loose action figures and accessories on eBay, as well as an additional savings for the top tier member. Entries into our monthly Star Wars giveaways, an Adam Gothard designed 3D printed Darth Vader bust with Daddy written on the front, and 2 of the tiers offer a free, exclusive members only Star Wars Daddy t-shirt after certain tenure. Wow, that's amazing. So you're telling me I can have all those extreme perks here? Yep. What about here? Yep. I'm signing up. Thanks, Carl. I knew I could count on you. And at home, make sure to follow the steps in this commercial to be a part of the Star Wars Daddy memberships, where I get to directly thank you for all of your support. Can't wait to grow this channel with all of you, no matter if you're on Hoth, Tatooine, or on Kashyyyk, or if you're a little daddy, a daddy, or a big daddy. Links are also in the description of this video. Thanks everyone, and who is your daddy? Fred is a repeat buyer out of New York and became a daddy member. I appreciate everything. Picked up 4 items. Got a Rebel Commander all complete, a Hong Kong COO. He did not make it off Hoth, I can tell you that for a fact, and he barely made it off of eBay because he sold for the starting bid price of $10. We've got an Obi-Wan Kenobi all complete, the no COO figure with that dark gray hair, I believe. Has the tip. I can see the tip at least. Beautiful figure in near mint condition, now for $56.50. That's awesome. We got a Hoth Han Solo with that big blue jacket, but we saw from a feature I did that you would see from Dawn's Excel spreadsheet that it was actually brown in the film in Empire Strikes Back. It just looked blue, but it was actually a brown jacket. Near mint condition, all complete, went out for $30, and then we've got that Weequay from 1983 Hong Kong COO, all complete, went out for $18.50, and we honored that membership sign up with no shipping. So that saved $5, $6, $7, $8 already for Fred. Charles is a new buyer out of Arizona. This picked up 3 items. We've got General Maydino, the sexy General Maydino. I just picked up a signed 8x10 photo of General Maydine signed. Hand signed by him. It's going to go up on my wall here soon. It'll probably be part of a monthly mail haul, probably in March. We'll see that come in. This is the Hong Kong COO, all complete, nice condition for $17.50. We've got a Dengar. Does anybody care about Dengar this week? Barely. It's in near mint condition as well, and all complete, went out for only $12. And then we've got a Hoth Luke Skywalker, pretty nice condition overall, I guess. And he's all complete for $15.50 with $7 shipping. Brandon is a brand new buyer, and he's straight out of Washington, right above me. That'll help me on that shipping cost. We've got a Nyan Num, or is it Nyan Num? Nobody knows. It's a Hong Kong COO, a near mint condition figure, all complete. Went out for $20.01. That 1 cent is what got the victory for Brandon, and $5 shipping. Brandon is a repeat buyer out of Illinois. He's picked up a bunch of accessory type items. We've got those 2 Yoda backpacks. I finally got a bunch of those back in, and so we're going to start seeing a few of those pop up here and there. From 1980, some parts and accessories for $10.50. And then we've got 5 Hoth backpacks. Why? Because everybody was obliterated. All their backpacks flew off their bodies, and we're just sitting around, and we picked them all up. And I'm going to have 5 of these Hoth backpacks for a while. And I've had them for a while, and they're going to keep going. $10 starting bid price. Well, you got a theme going on here. And then here is, I mean, this should have at least gone for $20 plus. It went for almost 50% of what its value is. It is a last 17 Power of the Force, a Warwick collector's coin. It is in pretty nice condition from 1984. Went out for $12.50. That is the steal of the day.
Steal of the day.
Plus $7 shipping. And you've been seeing it right here. It's Joshua, a brand new buyer, a new daddy of the week. He picked up an incredible item. And what is it? It's a last 17. Power of the Force. R2-D2 with the pop-up lightsaber, with the pop-up lightsaber. It's all legit. It's all good. In very nice condition overall. A little yellowing to that sticker, but I mean, for the most part, this is a beautiful figure. Very hard one to find and get. And Joshua's out of Texas, so hopefully I've reached out to him. Hopefully we can get a member, a subscriber, all that good stuff. We put some insurance on this package because of the price. Went out for $479 with $5 shipping. Hey, Joshua, appreciate having you. I hope you watch this video. I hope you hear the shout out. I hope you saw your name flashing up this entire time. That's what we do for all of our valued members, subscribers, buyers, everything. Everybody gets a little bit of the pie. I don't even know what that means. They get a slice of the pie. You don't get a bit of the pie. You get a bite of the pie, maybe. But you get a slice of the pie. And it's a pretty big pie. Sean is a brand new buyer from me. Has picked up a bunch, well, 2 items, but a bunch of items. Straight out of Washington. That'll help with the shipping because this thing weighed a ton. We've got a Star Wars beater action figure lot of 40+ action figures, accessories from 1977 to 1984, a whole bunch of figures, a lot of stuff that just comes in from these collections that aren't really resellable by themselves. So I bunch them all together in one big lot, and this went out for only $73.46. And then we've got that Imperial Commander, the no COO version, a little bit harder to find and all complete, in pretty nice condition. Went out for only $12. A couple steals here, but at least we got $21 shipping on that. Dave is a repeat buyer out of Minnesota, has picked up 2 items. We've got that Squidward squid head in mint condition. It's a beautiful figure. There isn't a problem on this entire figure. All complete from Hong Kong, 1983. Went out for only $30. And then finally, I've matched up the Han Solo with a trench coat with his black blaster in near mint condition from 1984. It's a beautiful item. Went out for $36 and $6 shipping. Justin is a brand new buyer out of South Carolina. Has picked up quite a chubby little figure. Actually, it's not little at all. It's the Rancor Keeper from Taiwan, all complete from 1984, in pretty nice condition overall. Went out for only $18.50, but we picked up $5 in shipping. Shane is a repeat buyer and just became a daddy member with me. That way he can get that free shipping because he purchases from me, and he's going to get a whole bunch of stuff in his box today, but picked up a couple items. An FX7, the orange eye, in near mint condition, and has all those little tentacles and legs for $11.50. Then we got Lobot. Does anybody care about Lobot? Barely. $13.39, free shipping. We got it refunded back to Shane, and he's all good now. I think it was on auto pay, so it pays automatically. And I can't even send an invoice when it's set up on auto pay for any of you guys that are buyers. So make sure to turn that off so I can send you invoices. But sometimes eBay just does it automatically and you don't have a choice. So who knows what the situation was. We took care of it, not a big deal. And Shane's taken care of. You got a whole package coming. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, now just some honorable mentions for some items that haven't been paid for at the time I'm making this video on a late Sunday night, many hours after these auctions ended. We've got Jeffrey's a new buyer, picked up a Rebel soldier who barely, well, he's gone. He's not with us. Only the action figure remains with us. And we got that figure for who knows how much money. We're going to find out in 1 second. For $10.50 plus $5 shipping. We got Juan. He is a repeat buyer and he's international. Picked up a 2-1B with a semi-gloss paint. All complete for $13.50 with $5 shipping. We've got Andreas is a repeat buyer and has picked up that R5D4 with the 1977 date stamp. $19.50 with $5 shipping. We got Frankie, and he's a big daddy, and he got $10 off his shipping costs today. He picked up that AT-ST Skywalker vehicle. It's all complete and nice. It's actually pretty nice overall. Went out for $51 and only $5 shipping instead of the $15 shipping as listed. We got Dylan is a brand new buyer. He's got a Bosk all complete. Went out for the starting bid price of $10 plus $5 shipping. Then we got Christopher's a repeat buyer, and he went nuts. I think he won the award for the most items purchased on Sunday. And I'm just going to get the amounts right here because I only have the total amount of $221.01 that it shows me on this screen. And he's got a bunch of items, so all the values will pop up right here. We've got a Last 17 Power of the Force Luke Skywalker Collector's Coin from 1984, a B-Wing pilot, missing that blaster, we know, no COO figure. We've got an ATST driver missing the blaster. We also know where that one is. They're all together maybe, all bunched together, hiding from us. Taiwan COO for that figure. We got a C-3PO with the removable limbs from 1982 in pretty nice condition and all complete. We've got an Emperor, all complete in mint condition. It was a beautiful figure. This is a no COO figure always. We've got an Admiral Akbar. This is a factory paint error. There was no paint painted underneath from his waist to his armpits. There should be a yellow strip there that goes all the way down his leg as well. But there was no paint applied in both underneath both arms. So that was kind of cool. We got, well, you're hearing it. It's the sound of a pig because it's the Gamorrean Guard pig. It's my favorite sound effect I can put into these videos. And it was a 1983 Hong Kong figure and all complete. We've got a Tusken Raider Sand People. Even though it's a sand person, we call them Sand People. And it's a Hong Kong COO, which is most of the time. There's barely ever a no COO, but it happens every now and then. I've got one in my collection. It's a graded figure. It's beautiful. I love it. And all complete. And then we've got that ISP6 mini rig. I haven't had one of these in a very long time. I have the parts, tons of parts for these ISP6s. But I'm missing something. It's the windshield. I am missing the windshield. And if I had 4 windshields, I could probably have 4 of these complete. But I'm missing the windshield piece. I finally got one complete here. It's from Macau. It's all complete, very nice condition. And there it all is. All right, we did it. We got through all these items. It's unbelievable. 80 items went out the door. $3,727 came in the door, right into my pocket. And that allowed me to put a whole bunch of items into my collection, which is pretty awesome. Thank you to every single person that made a purchase today. Thank you to the people that bid and allowed these items to go at market prices. Some of these went a little bit lower, but there was a bunch of them that went really high, especially those last 17 figures. They went for awesome prices, and I am thrilled. Right here, you're seeing it. It's all the items that are currently up for eBay right now, up for sale. You can bid on all these items. We've got a Droid Factory R2-D2. We've got some last 17 figures. We have collector's coins. We have vehicles, tons and tons of vehicles. It's happening right here. So if you missed out this week, or you have some holes to fill in your collection, it's happening right here. Check these things out. And you can go to my links down in the description of this video to find my eBay link and all my TikToks and my Instagrams and all that good stuff. So anyways, that's where you'll find all of the other places to find me. Please, before we go any further, if you could hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification to be notified of all the content I'm about to tell you about right now. This Friday, we've got the news. It is a satire comedy of me in a newsroom, and it looks real, and I'm telling you about real Star Wars stories, but I'm adding a little twist to them, making them funny, and trying to bring some sense of humor into the weekend. So that'll happen on Friday in a couple of days, and it'll lead you right into all those items that we just looked at on eBay so you can bid happily and not be frustrated with anything going on in your life. Then this Sunday, we're going to have my February mail haul. All of the items I've added to my collection. They've been stacking up over the month, and we're going to look at all of them right here. And hopefully there's some incredible items. I know we got some graded Star Wars figures that are going to be coming in. We have maybe a Ninja Turtle or two, something. But it will be enough to fill out an entire video because that's what always happens here. I try to spend less, and then we end up picking up all kinds of incredible items. And then in 2 Sundays, there will be a CES unboxing, and you got to stick around for that video. That video is going to be awesome. I've got some... This is going to be one of my best CES unboxing videos. There's so much variety, so many cool things, and some expensive items, some rare items, and you're going to want to check that out. Hopefully you enjoyed that commercial that happened somewhere in this video with me on Hoth and talking to Carl about memberships. please consider it. If you purchase at least one item from me a month, it makes sense to become at least a daddy member, which is the middle tier. And then if you're buying vehicles or you plan on buying multiple items from me, or you want extra entries into those monthly drawings that we're doing here for members only, make sure to become a big daddy. And then if you just want to support the channel, you don't care about that free shipping, just become a little daddy. Every little bit counts, and I really appreciate it. And then leaving comments down below, liking, subscribing, all that stuff, all the free stuff that you can do, that stuff all goes a long ways. It helps all those analytics. It brings more people here to this channel that haven't found me yet. And I really do appreciate any little bit of support that you can give me. Again, hopefully we're monetized at this point and I'm making money on every single one of these videos. It's not a lot. It's a tiny little bit of money, but I would rather get a little bit of money than nothing at all for all the hard work that I'm putting into all these videos. So let's cross our fingers that I don't have to edit this out of the video, that this is in the video for reals, because we finally have hit all those levels that we need to hit with YouTube to actually start making money. And again, that's all because of you guys. Members, don't forget there is a live stream happening this Friday with you and me. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't make it, it's okay. There will be replays. It'll just be a video that you can go in there and watch, and eventually we'll then trickle it out to the subscribers so that they can see the stuff that they're missing in the content that happens with members only. And I hope you appreciate all these extra little things that we're doing so I can give you special attention, because you're supporting me at such high levels, and I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm thinking about you, that I'm including you, that we're adding extra content for you, and all the free stuff that you've already gotten and you're going to get, because we have those shirts. The shirts that I'm wearing right now, we'll see this here at the very end of the video as well, but look at that, members only right there, members only. And then on the back, we've got the logos happening there on my neck. I hope you can see it on the back. So you get two different prints on this shirt, and I will be picking out sizes with you here soon for those that qualify. Again, Big Daddies, you only needed 2 months to get this t-shirt, and the daddy level, you need 6 months. So we got a little ways to go there, because we haven't even been out for 2 months yet, barely, with memberships. Barely. Because it started January 1st. So it'd be March 1st is when it's really happening. So like I said, there's going to be some people that qualify here very shortly. And I can't wait to get these t-shirts out to you. Then you wear them to the ICCC or any other con that you go to, and people can be like, oh, you're a subscriber of the Star Wars Daddy as well? And then our community will come together. You'll be able to, the world will be very small. It's going to be small because everybody will be having t-shirts at some point with the Star Wars Daddy. All right, listen, I've said it all. We've gone over all the upcoming content. We just went through all the shout outs so I can give you guys all of that gratification from me to you for all that support. And I think we've said it all. I've talked way too long. And we have so much upcoming content, so much for all of our subscribers, so much for our members. And again, I appreciate all the support. And until the next time, oh my gosh, the Star Wars Daddy? Who? Well, that doesn't even make sense. Am I my daddy? I don't know what that even means. But who is your daddy?